Love is what I got. Love is what I got. I said remember that. Love is what I got. Hello everybody, welcome to our second lesson about What I Got by Sublime, where I'm going to show you how the original version is actually played with an arpeggio strumming pattern. And I'm also going to show you, if you don't want to play it arpeggiated, or if you want to play a fuller version of the song that has more buff to it. So I'm also going to show you a cooler and more rhythmic strumming pattern than the one I showed you in the first lesson. So let's begin. First of all, let's talk about the chords. Now, in the first lesson, we played it with an E and an A, because this pair of chords is easier to transition in from one to another. However, the original chords in the song are actually a D and a G, and the song sounds better with those chords. It rings in your ears just like the original. So these are the chords we're going to use now, and let me start off by giving you an example of how the song actually sounds like. Then I'm going to break down the strumming pattern for you, and after that, after the arpeggio pattern, I am also going to show you a fuller strumming pattern. So, let's begin. Early in the morning, rising to the street, light me up that cigarette and I'll strap shoes on my feet. Got to find a reason things went wrong. The strumming pattern here is and this means that we play bass 3-2-3-4-3. So here's how it sounds like more slowly. Now, just like any strumming pattern, you can change it up a bit within the different verses, and you can sometimes throw in the first string or throw in another pick on the second string, whatever works for you. So that's how the song sounds like with the original strumming pattern. Now I'm going to show you a fuller strumming pattern, and this is actually a strumming pattern that even when I play the arpeggiated version, I like to throw in this fuller strumming pattern for the chorus in order to buff up the song. So it sounds like this. Early in the morning, rising to the street, light me up that cigarette and I'll strap shoes on my feet. So how do I play this more rhythmic pattern? Two different ways that I combine both of them. The first one is that I'm using some palm muting, which is a technique where I'm using the side of the palm of my hand and my pinky, and I'm using them in order to slightly mute sometimes the strings. This gives it a more rhythmic feeling, a percussive feeling to your playing. You can vary between doing it heavily to doing it very lightly. The second step in order to achieve that rhythmic pattern is to play the strumming pattern that sounds like this, combined with the palm muting. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. Again, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So, this is it. This is the cooler way of how to play What I Got. By the way, I also want to add that if you want to learn how to play that cool riff, I'm linking below to a lesson that will explain to you specifically how to play this riff. Anyway, let's move on now to the final example of how I am playing what I got. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next lesson. Goodbye. Early in the morning, rising to the street, light me up that cigarette and I'll strap shoes on my feet. Got to find a reason things went wrong. Got to find a reason why my money's all gone. I've got a Dalmatian, and I can still get high. I can play the guitar like a motherfucking riot. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bow. Well, life is short, so love the one you got, cause you might get run over or you might get. Never start static, I just take it off my chest. Never had to fight, was a bulletproof vest. Take a small example, take a tip from me. Take a small example, na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Love's what I got, don't start a riot. And now let's skip to the chorus. Love is what I got. Love is what I got. I said remember that. Love is what I got. I said remember that. Love is what I got. I got. Have a great time. I will see you in the next lesson. Goodbye.